Welcome to the Everything podcast. And in this episode, I'm going to be reviewing the episode released on the 22nd of January 2024. Yes, I was about to say November and December. I was like, that's not right. I don't even know why I thought about that because I've not been doing anything regarding those months. Anyway, but before I get there, here is the trailer for Neighbours. Here it is.
Gosh, what's happened in the last 2 years?
All roads lead to Ramsey Street. I'm back! Something for the change?
I do want more about you.
Sounds like a pretty close-knit neighbourhood. Hello, everyone!
Maybe I should have said overly friendly neighbours.
What the world involved in this?
He's got a bit of a go. Oh, we found a date on the calendar and went for it.
I want you to find out exactly what she's been doing since she's been here.
Why does she not make her presence known?
Because she is a spy.
I'm worried about what I'll say. I'm worried that there'll be no coming back from it.
She's one amazing woman.
I have been eating something from you.
Now, I can't make it stop. Why don't you tell me who you are?
You're not having second thoughts about today, are you?
For Neighbours, or more specifically the reboot, which started on the 18th, or the first episode was released on the 18th of September 2023. But now it's time to talk about the episode. As you know, it's time for the cast list of Neighbours, which will be the same very consistently. There will be maybe a couple of changes coming up. No spoilers, because obviously I'm ahead. I'm watching when it's released, not when I'm reviewing. So there will be a couple of changes, but not for there will be some. There'll be one relatively soon, and there'll be one will be a lot later down the line. But yes, so we have Sarah West as Cara Varga Murphy, Naomi Rukavina as Remy Varga Murphy, Marley Williams as Dex Varga Murphy, Riley Bryant as JJ Varga Murphy, Lloyd Will as Andrew Rodwell, Candice Leask as Wendy Rodwell, Georgie Stone as Mackenzie Hargraves, Emerald Chan as Sadie Rodwell, Lucinda Armstrong Hall as Holly Hoyland, Magella Davis as Krista Sinclair, Saviour Molyneux as Byron Stone, Shiv Palka as Haz Devkar, Stephen Dennis as Paul Robinson, Tim Carno as Leo Tanaka, Hannah Monson as Nicolette Stone, Takaya Honda as David Tanaka, Annie Jones as Joan Harris, Matt Wilson as Aaron Brennan, Henrietta Graham as Sam Young, Alan Fletcher as Carl Kennedy, Jackie Woodburn as Susan Kennedy, Tana Ellis Anderson as Hugo Rebecca, Rebecca Almaloglu as Therese Willis, Aisha Salamtona as Now Rebecca, Ryan Maloney as Tony Rebecca, uh, and Lucinda Cowden as Melanie Pearson. This episode was written by Rachel Alford and directed by Scott Major. The synopsis of this episode is: New arrival Chelsea attempts to hide her secret agenda. Carl questions the impulsiveness of Melanie's decision, and Haz makes the ultimate sacrifice. As I mentioned, this episode was released on the 22nd of January 2024. My opinion of this episode is I loved seeing Haz's selflessness even. Um, I liked seeing Melanie choose to stay on Ramsey Street, and I enjoyed the scene between Chelsea and Cara talking about Paul's height. But without further ado, here's my view for that episode. We have the previous recap and the title sequence. Cara informs Remy about Chelsea's decision to stay in Erinsborough longer than Remy and Cara initially thought. Mackenzie reassures Haz about calling Trevor's previous family. Haz calls Trevor's previous family. Trevor's previous family want to meet up with Haz to discuss Trevor. Paul does not find Wendy's jokes funny. Cara introduces Paul to Chelsea. Paul informs Chelsea about his current relationship with David. Chelsea and Chelsea and Cara both comment on Paul's height. Haz meets up with Trevor's previous family. Trevor's previous family inform Haz about how much they miss Trevor, with their son Max missing Trevor the most. Trevor's previous family want Has to give Trevor back to them. Mackenzie's in charge of auditing all of Paul's expenditures. That basically means just having obviously just having a look to see everything's how it should be. Chelsea introduces herself to Paul. Remy spots Chelsea having a conversation with Paul. Has tells Mackenzie about his meeting with Trevor's previous family. Toadie mocks Carl. Carl informs Therese and Toadie about Melanie's wish to leave Ramsay Street. Remy confronts Chelsea after seeing her talk with Paul. Melanie looks for somewhere to move into. Carl and Melanie? That's a new character. Carl and Melanie further discuss Melanie's decision to leave Ramsay Street. Has takes Trevor to the beach. Has chooses to give Trevor back to his previous family. Chelsea introduces her perfumes to Paul. Melanie chooses to continue living with the Kennedys. Chelsea continues to uh, tell Paul about her perfumes. Paul proposes a pop up shop for Chelsea to showcase her perfumes. Mackenzie calms down Has while he is packing Trevor's things for his old new family. Mackenzie packs away the rest of Trevor's belongings. Chelsea informs Remy and Cara about her pop up shop. Wendy introduces Sadie to Chelsea. Chelsea gives Sadie a job. Chelsea writes her name as Chelsea Robinson, which obviously isn't currently her name, but kind of, but it does. Bear in mind that I've seen it. It does give a suggestion of and for plotting a seed. What's the phrase? I don't even know. That seed. Yeah, seeds and yes, plotting the seed. Maybe it is that. It's not quite that, but I know what I meant. Of Chelsea wanting to would suggest Chelsea being with Paul, which we'll get to in a while, but that will be come back. Has and Mackenzie give Trevor back to his previous family. Trevor's previous family give Has some space to say goodbye to Trevor, and the episode finishes off with the coming up trailer. Now, the next episode, which will release at 10 a.m. GMT today, I will be reviewing Rob Beckett's Smart TV episode 5. Is that right? I think it was 4. I think, unless I copied it wrong. Oh, yes, I did copy it wrong. 4. Sorry, I skipped ahead. I was like, I'm pretty sure I haven't reviewed. I may have written it. But yes, episode 4, sorry. Tomorrow will be Rob Beckett's Smart TV episode 5. So, yes. So let me know what you thought about the Neighbours this Neighbours episode. If you watched it, my review. If you didn't, put your thoughts on both those in the comments below, as well as anything you want me to cover on the channel. It could be a TV show or a movie suggestion or something completely different. And remember, you can also like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it for this episode of the Everything Podcast. Goodbye.